guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Lola, as you can see from the name of the channel, and I live in the United Kingdom. I'm a mom, a sister, a friend, a wife, and just everything in between. And so this channel is all about good content ranging from lifestyle to faith to motherhood to just every good thing that could make a good influence out there. And if you're a new subscriber, thank you so much for stopping by and for trusting us with your click. All right. And if you are a returning subscriber, thanks so much for your loyalty. Thanks for staying by. Thanks for sticking by and for making us grow up to what we have today. And yes, I am just here to say thank you to everybody who has subscribed to my YouTube channel. You are the reason why I keep going, because it is encouraging to see one person click, to see that there is one more subscriber that is interested in what you do. And yes, I really, really appreciate you. Like I said, or like I have said before, I am going to do a giveaway at 500 subscribers by the grace of God. And because it's a plan, it's something that I've always wished for. Definitely, we are getting up to 1,000 subscribers by God's grace. But yeah, we need to celebrate every milestone. So yeah, we are going to be doing a giveaway at 500 subscribers. So please stick around, tell a friend to tell a friend, share this video, like, comment, and just all those good stuff. And we will go right into the video. So the first thing I want to talk about, or as you can see from the title of the video, is how YouTube has changed my life. Yes, YouTube changed my life. So I am putting this out there in case you are interested in starting to create content on YouTube. In case you want to encourage somebody, this is the video you need to watch, or you want to send it to somebody as well. Okay, so we will go right into the video. Like I said, so the title of the video is How YouTube Has Changed My Life. Oh my God. I remember starting YouTube on the 10th of, I started precisely on the 10th of June or July. On the 10th of July, 2023, that was the day my baby clocked 6 months. And, it's just been something I've always dreamt about, even before I came into the United Kingdom 3 years ago. I had always dreamt to be a YouTuber. I've always wanted to be a YouTuber. I didn't know which way to go about it. And I would say ever since then, that's like more than a year now. Ever since then, the only regret I have right now is not starting earlier, because, I just always thought about it. I've just always, um, imagined myself doing this. But right now, it's dream come true. And that's just to say that there are there are different reasons why people come on YouTube. A lot of people come, most people come, everybody wants to earn, okay? But that is not the only reason why you should come to YouTube. There are amazing stuff that you can get off YouTube that I am going to be unleashing to you today. Okay, so just sit back, relax, grab your popcorn, grab a drink, a coffee, snuggle with your wife or your husband and watch this so that you can start your YouTube channel. All right. So the first thing I really want to talk about is that whether it is one subscriber you have or 1,000 subscriber you have, you are making a big difference. Okay. The fact that you are starting something is a whole lot. The fact that you are staring in front of your camera, you are sitting back, you are making research, you are, learning a lot of stuff just to bring out content is what makes the difference, is what it is life changing on its own. It makes you, creating content, especially on YouTube, makes you, go the extra mile to know what you're talking about, because obviously you can't come here to say what you don't know. You can't come here to put out the wrong stuff. So before you put out content, you really want to know what you're talking about. You really want to be sure that you are giving awesome content out there. You're putting out the correct thing. So that makes you by itself learn. Even if it's just for you to come and sit in front of the camera and tell us your name, your address, and all of that, the fact that you brought out your camera and you are willing to put out something out there is a whole lot. And I will say that don't aim to start as a perfect person, because obviously it would, what would the journey look like if you started as a perfect person? That was not what I want to talk about. But if you can put some extra touches, while you're starting. It will be a very good thing, but don't wait until everything is perfect before you start. I mean, I'm still under 500 subscribers and I'm hoping to get to more than 1,000, more than 1 million one of these days. But then I'm not allowing anything to stop me, because YouTube itself is I don't want to say life changing, but yeah, it is life changing. And how is it life changing? The fact that you're starting something new. All right, starting something new can be very scary, and it can be very, you don't know what to expect, you don't know what to do, and that alone could cause some bit of confusion, some bit of anxiety, but that is not for you to stop. YouTube itself is self-sufficient. You have a whole lot of information on YouTube. People have made videos about how to start, how to create content, how to pick up your camera, the basic things you really need to do before you start. The YouTube itself has the videos that can help you to grow on YouTube. So YouTube itself is self-sufficient, which is actually a very good system that makes me, wonder, like, somebody really starts down to do all of this is amazing. So if you really want to start YouTube, just go by first starting to watch a lot of videos, about YouTube, what to do, and how to start up, what you need to start up, content that are trending, things that you can talk about that probably equate to your own passion. Because I wouldn't advise you doing content because it's just trending. You have to do something that you're really passionate about, because that is one of the things that keeps you going. So yeah, YouTube itself is self-sufficient. You can learn on YouTube how to grow on YouTube, and it works. Okay, so yes, I would recommend 100% for you to start creating your own content. And for the fact that you're starting something new, like, it launches you forward. It makes you believe that there is nothing you cannot do, because you are just launching yourself and you see a lot of changes from time to time. And that's also to lead to the next point, to say it is a journey and you need to embrace it. It is a journey from the very first subscriber to the biggest of the subscribers, the biggest number of subscribers. It's a whole lot of journey. You learn, you unlearn, you relearn, which makes the journey beautiful. When I see a lot of videos today, a lot of big YouTubers, and they refer back to the videos that they've made in the past. For instance, Tayo Aino, Sisi Yemi, Nello, KK, Alma, Ngo, all these people actually started from somewhere. When you see how they started when they picked up, when they did their first video, it makes it more beautiful when you see, the setup, how probably they were not even so eloquent with their words, maybe it was even a rough background, but it is a journey to wherever they are today, and even if it's just one person that subscribed to your channel, you are making an impact. Somebody is listening to you. And that is something I've learned recently. I don't wait for an external person outside of myself to encourage me to keep moving. I mean, I have a lot of people encouraging me to say, oh, you have a lot of nice content out there. They give the comments, even on WhatsApp, and the people come into my WhatsApp, people meet me on the road, and they're like, oh, I mean, closer people, and they're like, I love what you just said in that video and all of that. That alone keeps me going. But much more than that, I encourage myself. I love the fact that I'm standing in front of the camera and I'm putting out amazing stuff that could help somebody, that could inform somebody about a particular thing, about a particular step probably they want to make. So whether it is one subscriber or whether it is 1 million subscriber, you are making an influence. You are making influence, and that is one of the things that make the difference. And another thing is, there is no failure on YouTube. There is no failure. Whether you are growing at a very steady rate, at probably a geometric progression, and it is moving so fast, very good for you. And if it is not doing so, it is time to also learn, okay, to know what exactly will make your channel grow, to what you want it to be. All right, whether your niche is probably not, maybe you need to change your niche, or probably you need to learn more about what to put in your content to make it go out there, to make it attract the right audience. Because the thing is, somebody is actually interested in that topic in your mind. A lot of people, thousands of people are interested in it, but how will they locate you? That is what you need, to learn about and to put your own content out there. So yes, YouTube helps you to learn, which is one of the points I'd said earlier, and there is no failure. That was what I was saying. There is no failure on YouTube. So whether you are going at a geometric progression and it is very, very encouraging or not, the thing is, even if nobody watches you, you are creating memories. Okay, you can always come back to what you have, the memories you've created, and it lasts you for a lifetime because you don't forget. It's, you are keeping them, and it's helping you to like see your journey. Probably it's weight loss, probably it's your hair growth, probably it is, you gave birth to a child and then you watch the child grow by the videos you've created. It helps you more than it's even like probably helping another person. And there is something about, you also, like, even if it's just a sit down video where you talk about things, there are some days that probably you are not really, really doing well about a particular thing, and you come back to watch yourself talk about a particular topic, probably after you have researched, and you are amazed at the amount of information you have on this topic that you don't even know you had, before, and it helps you. All right, so there is no failure. It is either you are creating memories, or you are creating memories and also influencing people. So whether your YouTube, whether your videos are growing, like whether your views, your audience, your participation is moving at a steady rate, good for you. And if it is not moving and your aim is for it to move, then you need to like put in the right tools for it to move. So yeah, right. So the next thing I want to talk about is confidence. It builds your confidence. Like, your confidence builds the more you do it, the more you do like YouTube, the more you make videos, your confidence is being built. And when you see people click, I mean, you could have that cold feet at first when you see people come on your channel, when people click, and you're like your channel is growing, and you're like you are scared not to put what not to put out the wrong stuff. But then that also should dare you to do more. All right, especially if you are interested in content creation. If you are not interested, you shouldn't be here anyways. So, but this is for people that are really, really interested. And if you are not interested, just watch this video, and by the end, I hope that you will have that interest. So confidence comes with practice, and also with the more you do it, the more you create videos, you edit, and you put out stuff, the more you get, the more you see something you should not have done in your last video, the more you add something to this video to make it more interesting, the more you engage more audience, the more you even know how to put out your stuff to attract the right audiences. So yeah, one video, another video you make makes it a better craft, if that makes any sense. All right, so it's always gets better forward. That is if you want it to get better forward, moving forward. So yeah, it's always like getting better if you pay attention to what you're doing. So creating content is actually like it leads to like a steady growth. Okay, you build your confidence while also improving your craft, because once you are improving your craft, you know how to put your stuff out there to make people see you. The more your confidence. Okay, imagine going on the road and somebody just stops you. Like, there was a day, this is just a short story, somebody was telling me in church that, I saw she just gave birth to a baby time. I was congratulating her. She was like, it was your stuff, it was your video. I've said a lot of stuff. It was a video that I saw that helped me to know what to pack to the hospital, and that alone made my day. Okay, and there are like a lot of other people that probably that was the beginning of our friendship, just creating content. That was what made us start talking. So that's another thing. Creating content has made me meet a lot of people. I've started to talk to, I've made new friends, I've talked to people that probably ordinarily we do not really have that discussion to pivot, our relationship on. But content has really created that avenue for me to like meet amazing people, and to also to also create, like I was saying earlier about confidence. Even if I'm the newest person in the room, I know that there is something I'm doing that is really I'm adding value, to the world, and that alone gives me a lot of confidence. All right, so that leads me to another point. YouTube gives you a global platform. that one alone is amazing. It is mind blowing. The fact that anywhere you are in the world, you can watch me, it's amazing. The only work I need to put in is how these people anywhere they are can watch me. All right. I mean, that's like with time, with consistency and all of that. But the fact that I have a global platform where people can watch me, where people can hear what I have to say, that alone is amazing, which makes me love YouTube a lot. So yeah, that is I mean that should be the very first thing that you should consider. Like it gives you that global platform, where people can watch you. Even some people might not even slide into your DM, to be honest, like your friends, probably your long-term friends and all of that, and or your long distance friends. And they just watch you on YouTube and it makes them really connect to you. And even there are some people that you might not necessarily even be friends with, but you connect to them. There are a lot of people that I watch on YouTube today. I'm not friends with them. For instance, Yemi, I connect with her a lot. Like the way I connect with her, I'm really, really looking forward to the day I will meet her. All right. Yes, she's one of the people that I really look up to when it comes to content creation. Tayo, I know, is one of them as well. So it makes you connect with people. It makes you see a better way of living, a better way of you know yeah, living your life. For instance, I watch Oyin Brandy from Canada, and she makes a lot of sense. There is a lot of way that I love her confidence. I love the way she talks about Christ. I love the way she puts out her content. I love the way she is not ashamed about her body, even postpartum. It's a lot of vibe when you come on YouTube and you watch other people and other people watch you as well. So it's a vice versa thing, and that alone is lovely and amazing. You strive to get better with time. So getting better is not just you wanting to get better. It involves a lot of process. You have to learn, you have to implement what you are learning, you have to get feedback, constructive criticisms. It helps you develop a thick skin. And these are the things that are necessary for your growth. So coming on YouTube, helps you to get the whole package that is involved in growth. And the amazing thing is that it's not only applicable to you creating content, you find yourself applying it to other things that you do in life, which makes you grow personally. So, content creation kind of delves into your personal life, and that helps you to grow as well and helps you to get better with relationships. So, for instance, one of my friends chatted me about something that I wasn't doing so well on YouTube, and personally, I loved it because it was a constructive criticism. I mean, she wasn't here to bash me. She wants me to grow. She wants me to get better. And that alone, I really love. And I've had like one or two people, come into my DM to say, I think you should have done this better. And honestly, it is working for me. And I really, really love it. And yes, if you think that you have, something that you really, really want, that you can recommend for a person to grow, yeah, go ahead and do it. So far, you're not bashing them, or you are not making them feel like they are not they're not up to what they think they are. If that's if I'm really, really driving on the point. So yeah, that point is that now, for instance, when I was introducing myself, I was telling you I'm a mom, I'm a wife, I'm a friend, I'm all of that. All of these things, they require at least a pinch of my presence, if not physical, virtual. All of these things, I have something to do with them every day. I have a friend that needs my attention every day. I have a toddler that needs my attention all the time. I have a husband that require my attention, if not physically, virtually. I need to connect with these people at every time, and at the same time I have a content, I have a page, I have a channel to grow. So it has really helped me with multitasking. And personally, like I said, it also delves into your personal life. So even when I'm doing things at work or at home, I feel like I'm much better with multitasking, which has helped my productivity levels a lot. So yeah, I get to do probably two, three things at a time, which makes me save time, save energy, sometimes save money. Okay. And sometimes when I have to spend money, I know that I am spending it on something productive. So which also helps me to like budget, to plan ahead. So yeah, YouTube is amazing. Okay. So just start your channel. And if you have watched it this time and you have not subscribed, please do. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel before you go. Okay. Okay. Another thing I want to talk about is that it makes me like when I'm talking to people now, I actively listen because I feel like there is something I would learn from what they are saying, okay, which will benefit me, benefit my person, benefit my craft, and benefit my channel. Okay, so if I'm having discussion with people now, I find myself actively listening to them. So if I will not actively listen, I will find a way to, probably excuse myself from that discussion. I don't just give people my attention now just because I want to give attention, and I don't want, people to be offended. I find a way of, you know, I find a way of constructively, you know, saying, excusing myself if I will not be actively listening. So yeah, it also, like just what I said, it helps you to get better with relationships and also with your confidence. Like right now, I feel very confident to be in any room. It's, for instance, you're creating content, right? You've seen other people creating content. I've watched CCME, for instance, she's on platforms, she's talking to people, she has done like cookbooks and all of that. And I see her, I see the confidence, I see the way she talks, I see that she's ready to address people. And there are some of these celebrities that probably they are just walking on the streets, they meet their fans, they want to talk to people, I see myself having that kind of platform one day. All right. So I know that I need to work a lot on my confidence. I need to learn a lot on public speaking. All right. So it's a whole lot of things that adds together to really, really improve your confidence. So, and it's not just to the channel, it also affects like your daily living. Okay. So yeah, that's also to going back to confidence. All right, so I wrote, so when I was preparing for this video, I said that with more practice comes finesse and complexity of process, which all equates into perfection. That's the last thing I really want to talk about. I will say that again. With more practice comes finesse and complexity of process, which all equates into perfection. So probably for your first video, you just sat down and then you said, welcome to my YouTube channel, this is who I am, blah, 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 and then you just posted it. With time, you know that I need to cut this off, I need to add this to it, I need to, put this in, and you see that the process is getting more and more complex by the time you are like repeating the process of creating content, okay? And then you see that the process gets more complex, and then by the time you get to a point, you will see that you have grown much more than before. People would see it as though you are now perfect, but the honest thing is that the growth keeps going. So yeah, it just pushes you to keep learning and unlearning. And YouTube also gives a platform to meet people of diverse culture, diverse I mean, there are all these programs that YouTube does, like the YouTube Black creators and all of that. And they bring people together from every walks of life, and then you get to meet other people, you share their struggles, you share in what they are also passing through. You know that you are not alone, in the journey of content creation. So yeah, with all these things, I think YouTube is and another thing that I remembered while I was talking is that YouTube gives you a platform to learn about various things free of charge. You don't have to pay. The only thing you pay for is your data that you use to watch. So you can learn about how to cook, you can learn about how to, how to maintain relationships, how to satisfy your man, how a man can satisfy his wife, just different things. I think YouTube is actually underrated. I think that YouTube deserves to get more blown, much more than it is blowing right now. I think YouTube is really, really underrated. So YouTube gives you that platform to learn about every single thing. There are even some things that, for instance, data analysis. There are a lot of things you can learn from it. Driving, you can learn YouTube. You can learn driving from YouTube. Like YouTube is underrated. It is. So yeah, that is everything I want to talk about YouTube. YouTube has really, really helped my life. It has really changed my life. I have grown, just because of YouTube, and I recommend it to hundreds of thousands of millions of people. So if you have watched till this time, please subscribe to my YouTube channel before you go. And if you have subscribed, thank you so much for watching till this, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.